President Donald Trump faced backlash on social media after threatening to increase military presence in U.S. cities. Speaking to troops aboard the USS George Washington in Yokohama, Japan, on October 28, the 79-year-old president detailed his decision to deploy the National Guard to cities like Washington, D.C. and Chicago. "We have cities that have trouble. We can't have cities that are troubled, and we're sending in our National Guard," Trump stated. "And if we need more than the National Guard, we'll send more than the National Guard because we're going to have safe cities. We're not going to have people killed in our cities." He emphasized, whether people like that or not, that's what we're doing. Later, while boarding Air Force One, Trump reiterated his stance, saying, "I would do that if it was necessary. But it hasn't been necessary. We're doing a great job without that. As you know, I'm allowed to do that." He asserted that if he wished to enact a certain act, he had the presidential authority to do so. "I'd be allowed to do whatever I want. The courts wouldn't get involved. Nobody would get involved. And I could send the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, I could send anybody I wanted," he added. The comments drew swift criticism on social media. One user remarked, "This is a dictator fantasy. The president doesn't get to do whatever I want. Deploying the military against Americans would continue to spark legal battles, constitutional crises, and grave risks to civil liberties." Another noted Trump's unhinged fantasy of turning American cities into militarized war zones. "Isn't leadership, it's the blueprint for a fascist dictatorship we'd all regret electing." Previously, Trump announced plans to send the National Guard to Washington, D.C. in August, citing rising crime rates, despite local data showing a more than 25% drop in violent crime over the past year.